all the imagery is evil. We're not seeing plushies of the marionette, we're seeing plushies of the nightmare puppet all over the Pizzaplex. The scary, evil version of the character. Why though? This character is not evil. If anything, this character is pure good. Is it because suddenly the puppet's vindictive? It's mad about being killed? Maybe it's angry that it's been summoned again to have to protect another generation of kids. No, I don't think so. In my last theory, I suspected that it had to do with Afton being mixed in with the puppet program. So you have these two competing codes, these two competing forces having to share one space, one body, for lack of a better word. And I think that I was really close on that one, but still not quite right. Think about it. Tiger Rock is very clearly meant to have a green eye and a blue eye. Green and blue. Charlie and Elizabeth, the puppet and baby. The protection of the puppet mixed with the violence and anger of Elizabeth. Throughout the books, Tiger Rock is depicted as having a duality about him. He's good and loving and fun, but then suddenly he turns sinister and threatening. There's this moment in one of his stories where he literally helps a kid like, quote, a puppet on a string. Doesn't get much more explicit than that. And yet later that same story, he just rolls up and rips the kid's arms clean off. No joke, that is how the story ends. It is very bizarre and dark. Do I have a lot of evidence to suggest that Elizabeth might be mixed in there? Yeah, I'd say I have like a medium amount. Outside of Baby's iconic blue eyes, we also have ourselves years of book canon establishing that Elizabeth and Charlie are often revealed to share the same body, most explicitly with the Fourth Closet novel. We also have this weird moment in the main Tiger Rock story where he takes the form of a white clock face. This moment comes out of nowhere and is unlike anything else in the story, but where have we seen that sort of thing before? Sister Location and the white baby-faced clock. Let's just call it a theorist hunch. I suspect that that is why both the puppet and baby are deactivated when we see their masks in the Blob. Their actual AI code, their spirits, whatever you want to call them, they're off elsewhere. They're in a separate AI entity, the wires of the building. But speaking of the Blob, the AI theory also solves that one too. So Daddy AI is down in the basement, and the AI trained on the two warring daughters is fighting for control up in the Pizzaplex itself. What about the Blob then? Well, the Blob is just everything else. It's the mixed data. It's the AI when you feed it too much information. When you open the entirety of the internet to ChatGPT, a confusing mess of wires and information and a lot of angry people. As Glamrock Freddy says,
my friends are here.
Take a look at this description for the Mimic from one of the book's epilogues. Quote, creeping out the back of the overalls-clad mushroom was an abomination of twisted and contorted metal. A mass of metal joints with wires, with one of its eyes on one leg and the other on its back. One of the legs extended from where its mouth should have been. Unlike the Mimic's footfalls when it was upright, this configuration of the Mimic's parts made a sound, a sloppy ticking that was at the same time squelching wet and dryly brittle, end quote. There is only one creature that's still around in the series that matches that description, the Blob. That's right, I'm telling you that I think the Blob, this confusing, weirdly designed mess that we found in the basement of the security breach, is actually one final version of the Mimic. Just listen to the sounds that it makes. Its appearance and the sounds that it makes match how it's described in the book almost. Word for word. A twisted body that's able to grow and shrink, slither into suits, expand and contract, a mass of twisted and contorted metal parts, wet yet dry sounding movement. It is absolutely him. There's even some in-game evidence to suggest that this is more than just speculation. The Fazwatch tells us that a huge amount of power goes down to the basement. We all thought that it was meant to keep Bird Trap's body alive. But what if instead it's to keep the Blob alive? In the books, whenever the Mimic appears, the lights tend to flicker and go out as it draws power from anything around it. That also means the ending then, where the blob scoops up Afton, it's just him ingesting more data. The Afton data. It's all the data coming together, getting mixed up, getting more complicated inside that Freddy spaghetti. It's a Mimic sweep. And, as I discussed in a previous theory, it's also why I suspect that Gregory is not who he says he is in the Ruin trailer. It's the Mimic still. An AI now trained by watching Gregory's behavior throughout Security Breach, hearing Gregory's voice talking to Freddy. Bit by bit, this AI is absorbing everything around it, learning from it, assimilating it. And we'll see how that ultimately plays out in Ruin. Or, you know, maybe I'm completely wrong. So, with that theory out of the way, what are you guys doing now? The game is out today. Literally today as this one's uploaded. I'm sure you're all probably scrambling to get through it as quickly as possible to see whether I got anything right. Literally anything right. I'm actually doing the exact same thing right now over on GT Live. Tom and I are probably playing through the game as we speak, so please keep an eye out on GT Live for all those uploads coming soon. That lore is not gonna be finding itself. Happy hunting, dear theorists. Fingers crossed that I'm not completely disproven in the opening minute of the game and that we get the triumphant return of Music Man. And as always, my friends, remember, it's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching.
Ross, we
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Order Terra Firma Craft. As usual, I got big plans for the day, so I want to go out exploring and try to find a bit more emesis because
Oh, Jacob.
Sad Bibia. Hey.
Hey, what's up? Can't remember if I lit that portal.
So I definitely want to get more tinted glass. So I've heard that it's actually very common under rivers, and it also matches my experience so far. The only batch of amethyst, or the only vein of amethyst I found, was under a river, so probably no coincidence. Okay, so yeah, I would just take my pro pick and the horse and just ride around and really focus my search. Maybe even riverbeds, dive down, try to find bit more amethyst ore. Okay, but before we do that, I wanna fix one issue, the mob farm first. So we had a lot of hostile mobs spawning directly below the mob farm. It's gotten quite annoying and also quite dangerous to get to the mob farm. Since we don't have hardly any glowstone dust left for everlasting torches, I'm gonna make more blue steel lamps, and then we need also a bit more lava. So actually I was already heating up. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. Got some brass in there, some red steel ingot, so I'm gonna make a couple more. Lamps. At least it's really convenient that making a blue steel lamp is one of the easiest recipes. So it's shrink, 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 draw, bend, bend. That's it. So I made 21 of those blue steel lamps. I also just found out that they're not stackable. Before I never made more than one at a time, so I didn't know about this. So they're also still relatively expensive for me. It's 21 blue steel ingots. In the long run, blue steel will be cheap because technically you can make it from scratch. You can make a fully automatic blue steel ingot farm and make it arbitrarily fast. You're just limited by lag and build effort at some point. So in the long run, blue steel won't be expensive. But for me right now, it's still a bit of a hassle to make more of that stuff. And that's why it's not the best option actually right now. Then we still need to fill it with lava. That's probably also why they're not stackable. I know it from the red steel lamp that I made by accident. I filled in a little bit of tallow. You can actually break it and it retains the amount of tallow that would be in there. So it says 163 millibuckets. And you can just place it down again. But that's why they're not stackable. They keep the MBT. Right, then we need to make some lava. So a quarter of a bucket per blue steel lamp. Actually wanted to make more. More buckets first. I think the fire already went out again, but this is, by the way, how you can make lava. I think I showed this before. You need to superheat a coal forge, and then you can heat up cobble and mix it. And you need 20 cobble to get a bucket of lava. So that would be the plan. Not entirely sure if we can actually take out lava directly out of a basin or if we need a spout. We can definitely hook it up to the machine here in the back so that we already have a mixer. Oh, and actually we got a pump that pumps water in there all the time. I'm probably wanna disable that. Yeah, just take the... Do I have a bucket on me? Actually do. Don't make too much of a mess. Can we just take out the water there? No, it doesn't seem like it. Oh, we can! Yeah, we can. Right. But that will be quite handy. Let's pick this up again. So we can just take out
It's
the
Gracie
lava
Alice.
basin.
Hey,
Hey, what's up? It's Gracie Alice. How you going?
it's Gracie Alice. How are you?
I'm doing good. How about you?
It's Gracie Alice. I am good, what about you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Gonna go to school soon.
It's Gracie Alice. How's your stream going?
Pretty good. Thanks for asking. Making a wither skeleton farm right now.
It's Gracie Alice. Glad to hear it.
Yeah. Hopefully, this will make lots of other skeletons.
It's Gracie Alice. Your ID name? It's Gracie Alice.
I don't know what my ID name is, sorry.
It's Gracie Alice. Gaming ID me.
I have no idea what a gaming ID is, sorry.
It's Gracie Alice. BTW, you have any skins? It's Gracie Alice.
Made the skin myself. Looks pretty goofy there. I like it.
It's Gracie Alice. So you have to be good, really good in games.
I'm not sure what you mean by that, sorry.
It's Gracie Alice. Do you like artwork?
Sometimes. It depends.
It's Gracie Alice. BTW, why you didn't put logo banner and overlay stuff on your channel? It's Gracie Alice. I think these things make stream more cool, don't you?
Well, I don't have enough money to pay someone to do that. I'm kind of broke.
It's Gracie Alice. BTW, I was just asking Beck, I like these stuff and also make some LOL. It's Gracie Alice. Well, recent I've been working more of animated stuff, like animated alerts, intro and other animated other stuff.
Oh yeah. I don't have any money, but it does sound pretty cool.
It's Gracie Alice. I do GFX work for company. It's Gracie Alice. Kindly let me know what's your Discord so I can show you my stuff. It's Gracie Alice.
You can join my Discord server if you want. Give me a sec.
Should have everything required now to make the lava. Got 6 buckets in total now. So expensive. And it's actually one of the last uses actually for wrought iron. So I also put in more iron and charcoal into good old bloomery. There's still a point making it. Pretty much everything else I can make with steel with buckets and wrought iron. Okay, then we just actually just switch the pump like that. Face the other way so this doesn't get filled with water anymore. I really thought we had a forge below. Was it this one then? Oh, that one had a forge below. Then I can just use this one here. Yeah, no point using the one in the back. And we can just take out the lava with the bucket. Okay. So just switch it around, otherwise in 2 weeks I would have no idea why this doesn't work. Then let's just try this one here. So superheat it and throw in the cobble. Oh, it even I had no idea that also works for fluids. Okay, that's actually neat. So you got the output immediately. But that's so nice. There we go. One bucket. So now we can, maybe we should actually throw the other stuff in as well. Because that is actually important to see how much lava
It's Gracie
a
Alice.
single piece.
I sent request, kindly check it out.
I don't take friend requests from random people. Sorry.
Or bituminous coal. Because in the end, this would be important to automate the steam engine or get the most out of it. Okay, second bucket. To make sure the inventory isn't filled so we don't throw it out immediately. I wonder if this also works like a lava cauldron. Probably not that badly though. Okay. So 3 buckets out of it already. So this could power coal forge almost for an hour. Just with a single bituminous coal. Definitely gonna get 4. So more than an hour. It's actually super efficient. So I only brought enough cobble for 5 buckets of lava. I'm pretty sure I could have gotten 7 buckets of lava. So with 1 bituminous coal, you can heat a coal forge probably for 2 hours. It's actually crazy if you think about it. Okay, now we can finally deal with the mob farm. Yeah, where you get some mobs spawning down here. So they definitely can spawn here. This ring around the mob farm. The outer edge, they get a little bit of skylight. More. You can also check with the F3. Is this hidden? Some sort of a tool in paper that tells you where mobs can spawn. Ah, here it is. A haunted bell. Here it says a cursed bell haunted.
It's Gracie Alice. You only see my work, kindly accept my request. It's Gracie Alice. It will attract to more viewer.
No, thanks. I'm okay.
Oh, mysterious crafting recipe. Aha. Okay, so we need to make the peculiar bell first out of a block of brass and some brass sheet. But it looks like the create brass sheet. Ah, we can't make this. We're missing a recipe. Okay, this unfortunately is not something to try out, but I'm definitely going to suggest you can make this. Oh, here's actually another issue I'm having right now. Currently, if I use the vanilla bucket on a blue steel lamp, it uses up the whole bucket. It's supposed to be only 250 millibuckets, so a quarter of it. But there are 6 empty buckets now, only placed 4 so far. So the torch is absolutely lighted. Ooh, this is gonna be rough.
It's Gracie Alice. Kindly accept my REQ. It's Gracie Alice.
Sorry, but I'm not gonna do that.
It's Gracie Alice. You only see my portfolio, hope you like it. It's Gracie Alice.
I think I've told you my answer quite a few times already, so I don't really know what else to say to you.
Actually get some glowstone dust. But I wanna still use the blue steel hems that I just made, so I'm gonna change the strategy a little bit. Just gonna fill those on site. Oh, I could actually imagine that it might work with the spout. Oh yeah. Let's see. Let's try this one out. Get a bucket of lava. Bucket. Will it fill it? Oh yeah. That works as well. This time we only use 250 millibuckets. Okay. Just to explain it real quick why the lava thing here got me in the wrong foot. So the Terraformacraft buckets, they are able to hold a partial amount, so not a full bucket. We'll put the wooden bucket in there here with the... Wait, just to click it. The olive oil. Get a full bucket. And now we got 200 millibuckets left.
It's Gracie Alice.
Can have
Okay,
that
as you wish,
Terraformacraft
BTW, it will attract to more viewer, right?
Yeah, this bucket here.
Yeah, thanks
is another
anyway.
Bucket that doesn't have the functionality. So I was kind of expecting that we would get 750 millibuckets in this one here, but the functionality wasn't added. Yeah, the smartest would have been to get the red or blue steel bucket because they can probably actually hold a partial amount of a bucket. I'm not entirely sure which one is the one that can actually hold lava. Is it a blue one or red one? Is it blue for water, red for lava? Something like that. And unfortunately I won't find out that soon because I only have a single red steel here left. So just gonna fill the lamps real quick with the spout. Inside of the pyramid here I also had a couple of mob spawning issue, that's why I'm also gonna place a couple of blue steel lamps. Those were actually cutting into the raids, so they were spawning really close to the platform there, in the AFK spot. There are sometimes some mobs, so that's why I placed those torches. In the meantime, of course, 4 days isn't a lot of time. We went off immediately. There we go. And one in the corner. Should be taken care of. I went to a creative world just for a minute because I was really curious what that haunted bell would do. So if you place it down or ring it, so hold it in inventory, then it shows you all of the available spots for mob spawning. If you place something with a low light level like the redstone torch here, you see the ring around where mobs can't spawn. Okay. Also works if you hold it in your inventory. Just run around and check for outlet. Really nice actually.
It's Gracie Alice. You are so cute, like my dick, by the way, bye.
Because it doesn't really reflect the mob spawning rules in this mod pack. So here it shows you that mobs can spawn. It only really considers the block light, like in vanilla, not the skylight. I'm entirely sure how much of an effort it would have been to maybe change it so it considers both, but yeah, right now it wouldn't work properly. I mean, I could still get use out of it because I know there is no skylight, there's only block light. That is important in my case, but yeah, I understand why it's not in there. Alright, mob farm is taken care of. Before we head out, trying to fight more emissaries, quick update on the cows. I haven't been in this place for about a year, a lot of the babies have grown up, and there's also new babies that I've taken care of immediately after. They're also at 100 familiarity, but I haven't moved any cows around anymore because the milk tank is almost overflowing. There's a little bit of capacity left. I've always been pro-pressed.